Hello, today we're going to use Trax Configuration Manager to set up a PDF export to a local drive. Open that up, drag over Manager, head over to Transmission, click on Import Export, expand Export Instructions, head over to Export RMS, scroll down to Crash V5 for us. You might have an older version, Crash V2, 3, 4. For us, it's V5, and then we're going to image to RMS. Important things are the active checkbox needs to be checked, and then the export path. We're going to copy that. We're going to need that in a minute. This export path is where your local files end up during normal transmissions in preparation for transmission to the state. This should be hard-coded when you set up Trax configuration, so that should already appear. If it's not, you're going to have to click the 3-button ellipse and then navigate to where your particular export path is. Next thing you're going to do is click the Communications button. Expand that. Transcom. Select Transcom is very important because if you don't select it, your new instruction might end up somewhere else besides Transcom where you need it to be. Now this instruction, you can name it whatever you want so that it's memorable. Since we already have one, we're going to name ours number 2, is what happens when you hit the transmit button. So when the user who does the transmissions clicks the transmit button, this is what Trax follows for their instructions. Part of the instructions are to transmit it to the state. In this case, we're going to create a PDF image of our crash report. So the communication type will be a file copy. Our from folder is where we previously copied this path, and again, this path is where the information, encrypted information, ends up on a export. And then the file name process, file name to process is going to be a star.pdf. We're going to set up a file name. So we're going to use 3 bits of information here. This is setting up a file name for each export. The constant is what the file name starts with, and you just pick your agency. We use an underscore. The next is form name, so it'll be a crash report, tells us it's a crash report, and then form number, since that's a unique bit of information for each unique form. And then the file extension is very important to remember. In this case, we're creating a PDF, so this will be a constant, your agency, form name is a crash, form number, which is unique to each form, .pdf. Click OK. Head over to Communication Options. And this is the destination folder where you want these new PDFs to end up when they're made. In our case, we want it on a shared drive, so we're going to back server, back your agency folder, and that's it. Click OK. Or I'm sorry, apply and OK, and just to be safe. And that's it. The rule is created. So anytime the transmission button is clicked, it will go out and automatically create a PDF of that crash in that shared folder.